It's a great pleasure for me having the heads of the British Council in Egypt in my show, and here is something we need to clarify to people who might have some misconception about the activities of the British Council. Many people think the British Council is only about giving courses and training on lingual levels only. What other activities does the British Council involve in, and why are you here today?
Yeah. Well, thank you first for the invitation. It's a pleasure for me. I've only been in Egypt for 6 weeks. It's a real pleasure to be here fronting such a great organisation like the British Council. As you know, our history is very long. We've been here since 1938. It was the first British Council outside of the UK. It was here in Cairo, so it's a very special place, and I feel very privileged. It's interesting our work. Our work, why we do things and what we do hasn't changed since 1938. Why we do things is to create connections between Egypt and the UK, between the people of Egypt and the people of UK. So making connections is why we do it. Yeah. What we do is language, education, and arts and culture, and none of that has changed in all that time. How we do it has obviously evolved, digital, different ways of doing it. So language is a key part of what we do, and we're very well known in Egypt for teaching English and for the examinations, and that remains a key part. But we also do the promotion of education, of universities, trying to get partnerships with universities here in Egypt so that young people can have access to a UK university, sometimes here in Egypt, not just going to the UK, as we've seen today with the partnership. And the other area is culture, so arts, culture, those are important areas, I think, to share between our two countries, and I think all of that is focused on young people. It's helping young people get an international outlook. It's helping people get skills, so language or skills to get a better job. But it all comes around making connections, and I think in the UK, our language, our education, and our culture, and our literature, for example, we were just speaking about, I think those are great assets that the UK has, and I think it's important for us to share those. So that's really what the British Council does. It tries to share what we enjoy doing, what we're good at doing, and I think it's also important to learn from other countries, so it's a two-way communication.
حديث المدارس مع رؤوف بكر في الأوقات التالية. الحدث اليوم، رسالة لا إثارة.